let me start by saying that when I'm in Uganda, I'm not a guest, I'm home. Uganda is home. And it's so wonderful to be here. Yesterday, we were in Tanzania, and the enthusiasm, the passion, the good work that has been done filled me with so much confidence and excitement. And we had excellent discussions with the leadership, President Mwinyi, and had also continued discussions and got excellent feedback from Madame Samia. So we've the passion at the highest level and the commitment. It's an exciting opportunity. It's an exciting, of course it's about football, but we want the world to see the exceptional talent in East Africa, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Tanzania. And it's part of building up African football because we have talent here that's as good as the best in the world, and our young boys and girls show us all the time. And this morning we had a wonderful, we spent a lot of time with President Ruto, and he was saying to me, he personally is overseeing the progress that's been done, and he's been on the ground. They work 24 hours a day. And the February CHAN, the African Nations Championship, excitement. I went to visit all the stadiums, and I really left Kenya and Tanzania very motivated. We're going to have the most successful, the most exciting CHAN in the history of the competition. I'm here and I'm home, and I've always been very proud of the leadership that my brother Moses, I call him Magogs. Magogo is a very beautiful name in sub-Saharan Africa. That's his commitment, his passion, his leadership. And I could not be more excited that we will be working within Uganda under his capable leadership and in partnership with everybody else. What we are going to do now is we've got people who've been based permanently in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Uganda, and they report to us all the time. But today I'm here specifically because the competition starts in a few weeks' time. And I've had very good feedback about the progress that has been made, and there is nothing, whether in Africa or in Europe or in America, that succeeds without challenges. I went to the World Cup in Brazil, I went to the World Cup in Germany, and even on a few days before, they were still repairing, preparing, and upgrading. But I'm confident that by the end of this month, and worst case scenario, early in the next month, whatever outstanding work needs to be done will have been completed. So this is going to be the most successful CHAN, the most successful CHAN in the history of this competition. And Uganda has a proud history of having produced exceptionally talented football players, where those exceptional football players, I know in South Africa they love Dennis Onyango, they love everybody. But where Dennis comes from, there's many, many more. And I'm very proud of the African Schools Championship because the next generation of Ugandan football players are going to take this country and will make the rest of the continent and the rest of the world recognize that there's exceptional talent. So we'll be visiting the stadium to see the good work that has been done. That's going to be one of our main areas where we'll be, there'll be a number of countries. There's going to be 4 countries based here. Yeah. And we'll also be visiting the football training fields, and we'll be also, whilst we're here, I'm looking forward to the discussion with President Museveni. I really want to thank him. I want to thank President Museveni. I want to thank the government of Uganda, and I want to thank the people of Uganda for their love for football, for their support in making this CHAN, which we are starting next month, to be exceptionally successful. And remember, in 2027, the whole world, not just Africa, the whole world will be coming to Uganda. We had the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, early this year. I'm very happy because there were 1.5 billion people, 1.5 billion people all over the world were watching the competition on TV. There were 2.4, Lux, you call it global, what do you call it, video? Digital views, 2.4 billion digital views. Ivory Coast, the benefit of the AFCON to Ivory Coast was $1.4 billion. This is an independent assessment, a quantification of the enormous value. Now, I'm not sure my brother Magox knows that there are people who are talking now about coming in February to come and watch soccer. They call it soccer, coming to Uganda. And also coming on holiday. And I don't know how they, whether they're going to spend more time watching football or more time on holiday. But they were the planning was to come now over the Christmas, and we were being told that it has been rescheduled to coincide with what they call the soccer competition in Uganda, and that excites me because, as I said, it is about football, but it's also about marketing. It's about advertising Uganda as a world-class football destination, but also as a world-class destination for investment, for partnership, for economic growth opportunities to provide skills and expertise, because we see football as an important force, an important instrument, a tool to provide jobs, to provide opportunities for all our people, and also to contribute to the economic development of Uganda. So I'm excited, and there will not be another press conference after now, Lux. This is the only one, yeah. Because I know when we were in both Tanzania and Uganda and Kenya, they thought that we should we should have 5 interviews. It's impossible. But I want to thank the media. Thank you so much for the good work that you're doing, and for bringing this competition to the attention of all of our people. Magogo said to me that in the final of the CHAN, Uganda will be there. So that's wonderful. And they said the same thing in Tanzania and the same thing in Uganda, in Kenya. So we'll have three clubs in the final. But I just want to conclude by emphasizing we're all African, and football unites us it unites us, people from different racial backgrounds, different ethnic backgrounds, different religious backgrounds. And this is why one of the reasons when you were bidding for AFCON 2027, now of course as the president of CAF I've got to be neutral, but I didn't do a good job by hiding the emotional fulfillment of our 3 countries coming together. That is so beautiful. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania coming together in football, which is part of the broader coming together in trade, in investments, in tourism, in economic development of our people, in partnerships. And the 3 are an anchor for East Africa and for the whole of the continent. Thank you so much. And the next time I come here, I'm not even sure where the opening match is going to be, because when I don't want to mention the name, each of the countries I've been to, they say, we are going to have the opening match and the final. So this is wonderful, but I'd like to spread some of the opportunities. And I've heard some of the nations that have won the AFCON in the past have said Uganda is, because they've already sent some, I tell you, I'm proud of some of the national teams. They've already sent some, what they call advanced teams, an advanced delegation who've been in the countries quietly. And 2 of the national teams said, We want to be in Uganda. We love Uganda. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, and look forward. I'll be back here. I almost said the opening match, but I'll be back here. I'll be back here in February to watch the most exciting competition, the most successful CHAN, the most successful African Nations Championship in the history of this competition. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you in February. Thank you. So this is Do you prefer like this? Yes, but you can also look at CS. I also want to see you do that. But the second is the motsepe, or this is from So Magox, this could compete for the Open again. It's not close like the other one. So for the other one, you need lights. You can do lights. Even the usage. Yeah, I think when we had this in Cameroon, comment. You can see we are operating. The excellent work that Central Reception, because we are very, very proud. From CAF to, we've got people who have been here permanently over the last few weeks, over the last few months in fact, and they'll be here up until February, until the end of the competition. So they've been giving us feedback on the progress, on the challenges, on the good work that has been happening, and where are those areas where we need to accelerate. I leave Uganda being excited, being confident. The good work has been done. The stadium is in excellent condition. I also saw the training field for the national teams that will be here. There's work going on on two other training fields. I really want to thank my brother, President Patrice, for the leadership, for the hard work, and for in Uganda. It's also appropriate for me to express my deep personal gratitude and the gratitude of the 54 nations in Africa whose football federations are part of CAF, to President Patrice, to the government of Uganda, the people of Uganda, for the good work they've done to upgrade the infrastructure of the stadium. We are going to have a very successful CHAN, African Nations Championship competition in February. It's going to be the most successful